Prove it. That's the message from the House Intelligence Committee to the Department of Justice over his evidence-free claims that he was wiretapped by President Obama. The clock is now ticking. The Justice Department has been given a deadline today to turn over that evidence. With me now, Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell. He is on the Intelligence Committee. Congressman, 1017, 1018 now on the East Coast. Do you have that evidence from the Department of Justice?
We do not, and it's a claim made by this president to distract and to deceive. The picture has become clearer and clearer as to what has been going on with Russia. Dots continue to connect, and this president and his aide, Kellyanne Conway, continue to throw smoke bombs into the room to just distract us so that we have a much more difficult time in our search for the truth.
So you don't have that evidence. You brought up Kellyanne Conway. I imagine you're referring to her comments over the weekend when she was asked about the wiretaps, and then she responded about the WikiLeaks report from last week about spy techniques that the CIA used, about cameras and microwaves and the like. Your response to Kellyanne Conway?
Well, first, to even connect WikiLeaks and the allegations there to the investigation in Russia, again, is just an effort to try and take away from the dots that connect here, which is that Donald Trump and his team had significant ties to Russia. And right now, what we want to know is, were any U.S. persons working with Russia during this interference campaign? So it's only a distraction.
So you said a lot right there, actually, with not so many words. You said the dots that connect. Let me tell people, you've actually launched a website that says Connecting the Trump-Russia Dots. In that website, you have a lot of information you put up there that you say links the Trump campaign to Russia. So, yes, there are dots. There are a lot of dots. What there are not, if you listen to the former DNI, James Clapper, if you listen to the Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, who's seen some of the evidence, if you listen to people who say they've seen the evidence and ask them the direct question, have you seen any evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia? The answer they give is no. So there may be dots, but these dots aren't connected, are they?
Well, I would first say this investigation, I hope, is continuing to develop. And all we are asking of the FBI, and I believe they are doing this, is to just follow the evidence. And what we are seeing, though, is evidence that Roger Stone, a Trump advisor, was speaking to Guccifer 2.0 as Democratic documents were being leaked out. Also, Carter Page, he was a senior foreign policy advisor for candidate Trump. In June, it was revealed that the Russians were, in fact, attacking our election. In July, with permission of the campaign, Carter Page travels from the United States over to Russia. I think these are questions that we need to get to the bottom of. Is why was Carter Page, with the permission of the campaign, in Russia while they were attacking us?
These are a lot of things that you bring up, a lot of dots, as we say. Presumably, the intelligence community has known about this for a long time. Roger Stone, admitted long ago to having a back channel with WikiLeaks, and he posted his conversations, screen grabs, his conversations with Guccifer 2.0, which he claims were innocuous. Again, these are things the intelligence community know. DNI Clapper knows and still says there's no evidence of collusion he's seen between the Trump campaign and Russia.
Right. And again, collusion is a very technical term. What we want to know is, were they working with Russia? It's okay to have business ties with Russians. I think it shows bad judgment. They're not our friend. But what we want to know is, were they working hand in hand with Russia? Were they providing information to Russia?
But have you seen any evidence of that? But have you seen any evidence of that yourself yet?
What I've called for is an independent commission to take this out of Congress. I think it's too partisan right now. I think that we need to declassify as much as possible, and I think that we need to debunk the myths that the president has put out there. And so the only way to do that is to have an independent commission, and to also have a special counsel independent prosecutor, because I don't think the Justice Department can be impartial on this.
Congressman Eric Swalwell from California on the Intelligence Committee. If you get that information from the Department of Justice at any point today, call us, will you? We'd love to know.
And John, let me just also say, tonight CNN is airing the most powerful man in the world. Up until tonight, that was always the President of the United States. And I think this goes to a lot of the concerns that this program tonight is about Putin.
It's a Faridi Zakaria special. It is worth watching. Eric Swalwell, thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you.